What's going on, guys? Teen Mechanic here. Welcome to Canada, where in October we get something like this. Well, there are two things in this picture I want to bring your attention to. One is this. This here is roughly a foot of snow, and we were supposed to get, 3 to 4 centimeters, as the Canadians say on the news. It's 3 to 4 centimeters. No, this is a foot of damn snow. Anyway, that's one thing. But in this video, aside from this negativity, I wanted to show you this. This here is what 900 bucks can get you in today's world. Yeah, it's difficult, but hear me out. This truck is a 2002 Ford F-150 four-wheel drive. It's an XLT with a 5.4 Triton, extended cab, long box. No, because they still had the 8-foot box, so it's the middle box. I don't know if they, I believe they had the 5-foot box by then in the style side. So this is a 6-foot box, which is nice. But I saw this listed at the time. It was 20 hours ago, which was this morning, and it was listed for $1,000 bucks. So it said, great truck, blah, 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 needs a little bit of TLC. He was reinstating that it was a good truck, but it needed care. Of course I messaged him and I said, what sort of things does it need? Actually, I didn't message him. I called him. I always call if I can. But his number was redacted, so I had to get his number through a different method. Anyway, we'll ignore that for now. But I did call him and I asked, what's wrong with it? And he said, well, I lent it to a couple of young folks and they cooked the back brakes, which they sure did. And they trashed the interior. Now, in my opinion, this is not trashed. They smoked in it like absolutely just no tomorrow. This reeks of just cigarettes in here, which is kind of gross. Cup holders, nice. But yeah, it's just like, it's gross. Like how much cigarette I smell. That's fuses. Anyway, I'm trying to find an ashtray just to see if I could find how bad it is. But they did this in the course of a few weeks. So it was pretty damn bad. But like I said, 900 bucks, I don't care. This is what you do. This is how you get good deals. I had to be swift about it. This was an hour and 45 minutes away from me. So I had to act relatively quickly, and I had to say, I'll come right now kind of thing. And I did, because I was lucky enough to have my dad with a car hauler, just because I didn't want to drive it on these terrible roads with these brakes. I could have driven it. It's absolutely drivable. But hey, if you've got a car hauler, use it. Now, here's the other issue with it. Listen super carefully. It's hard to hear it. Actually, it is harder to hear it than I thought. That was sarcastic, but turns out it actually is kind of difficult to hear it. So, she's got a donut leak. Or an exhaust leak, one or the other. It's very probable even that the exhaust manifold studs broke. But that's the thing with these Tritons, right? They've had their fair share of issues. This is not the Triton to be scared of. The 4.6 and the 5.4 Triton were very similar in the fact that they were both in the modular family, and this does not have variable valve timing. The issues with these motors, people speak like it's a common issue, and they say, oh man, those things blow spark plugs right out of them. No, they don't. I mean, yes, they do. It's an issue that these have. Is it common? Yes and no. It happens, but it's not guaranteed. It's not an issue with these, like, yeah, you're gonna have to do this to mitigate that. No, it doesn't. They don't just blow out. It's happened, but it's not a thing with these that is guaranteed to happen. Battery is strong. That's a higher amperage alternator. This is a $900 truck that's probably worth something like $2,000 or $3,000. The biggest issue, in my opinion, is not the brakes. It's not the 385,000 kilometers. That's something like 200 and low 200,000 miles. But it's not that. It's this. That's the biggest issue with these $1,000 trucks, right? That's the problem. Honestly, it's not so bad. This side's a lot better than this side. Honestly, what are you gonna do, right? I mean, this bedside is kind of cooked. I don't care. It's a $1,000 truck. Well, 900 bucks. And the guy knocked the $100. I was ready to give him what he was asking. $1,000 is nothing for this truck. But he said, hey man, you know what? You came all the way up to Red Deer for me. I'm in Calgary and I went up to Red Deer and they said, hey, you know, you came all the way up here. You may as well just take $100 for yourself and just for gas and whatever. And I didn't even have to ask him. So that's awfully nice. Check engine lights on, of course. But what are you gonna do? Radio works, 4-wheel drive works. No, it's not in reverse. That's a shift indicator problem. But everything seems to work, which is truly awesome. That is going to drive me bananas. Adjustable pedals, that's cool. Heat and air conditioning, the heat works great. Let me see here if I can turn this on here. It's in 4 high. I can put it in 2 high if I want. I hear the transfer case. I can put it in neutral and put it in 4 low. Clunk, clunk. And now if I put it in drive, she pulls real hard. So that is what I like to call working 4x. It's pretty darn cool in my opinion. This was, oh, there we go again. This was $900. Hang on. This was $900 once again. Like, honestly, $900, guys. It's possible. That's my whole point in this video. So I talked for 7 minutes straight, just showing you this truck. Yeah, it's a pretty average truck. I like it, and I'm going to use it. I'm not just flipping it. I'm going to, but not yet. I need to get some use out of a vehicle for once, and this is it for me. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you got a little bit of... Yeah, hang on. I hope you got a little bit of hope and a little bit of insight as to what your money can do for you if you're careful about it. So I hope you enjoyed it once again. I'll see you soon in the next video. Take it easy. Bye-bye.